2:54 p.m. We are waiting patiently, guys. It's 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock, guys. We gotta keep it moving. We gotta keep it moving. Two fifty four p.m. and counting. You gotta wait. Working on my afternoon meal. Come on. Come on. I gotta eat. I gotta eat. I gotta eat. Guys. Okay. Yep. Okay, there's movement back there in the alley. Let's see what's going on. Movement in the alley. Running. Running. We got somebody running through the alley on command signal. How about that? We caught somebody running through the alley, guys. So let's see, what time is it? 2:58 p.m. Sunday, November 23, 2025. We caught the individual, 5130, serving customers away from camera view, running in the alley. He was instructed to do so, and that's the reason for the internet connection being attacked electronically, and the bright light harassment and community gang stalking. Trafficking, distribution, and packaging of the white envelopes involving children, Hawthorne track race horses, senior citizens, migrants, and yes, the mail carrier delivering the mail on Sundays. We are waiting for further developments. Once again, organized crime, instruction given on command signal to go to the alley, and this individual obviously was instructed to run to the alley now. To run. We got him. This is the reason for Town of Cicero police officers involved in criminal activity harassment, and the reason Town of Cicero is working on a harassment case against me for providing a public service. We have more activity in the alley. Let's see what's going on. We have more activity in the alley. Waiting. There you go. That's the book bag. That's the book bag. One of our main characters. That's the book bag. We got them on video as well. See that? They're all going through the alley, guys, to avoid our surveillance. And they're meeting up. With the white utility work van away from camera view. That's the reason for the discretion. We caught the book bag, one of our main characters, at 5130. And obviously, there was two guys. The first guy was running, and the second guy was one of our main characters, the book bag. He is well known for carrying the product. And this is the desperation this criminal organization is going through. And that's the reason for the internet connection being disabled and our video uploads. That's right, video uploads. And of course, this is a military-grade technology. Very aware of my location and activities. Instructions given on command signal. Going to the alley, guys. That's a big no-no. That's a big no-no. We got him, guys. And of course, the bright light harassment continues. Coming from next door, 5135, second floor hideout, right there. See that? And they're using this window instead. And the instructions are being given periodically from this window. This is a hit squad hired by Nello Greco, main proprietor of 5132, that specializes with the military-grade technology, state insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid. We also have bright light harassment in the kitchen. You guys heard me in the kitchen, and obviously this was the reason I had to continually move this board to block the, and there, obviously it is coming from right there. See that? It is coming from right there, and you see the blinds, how high they are? They can increase the light using truck light harassment. There you go. So we got him red-handed, running through the alley. And of course, the book bag carrying a heavy load, he's not going to be running. We got him, guys. This is it. 3:02 p.m., Sunday, November 23rd, 2025. We are focused. Murder plot continues electronically, coming from next door, 5135, second floor hideout. It's a murder plot because long-term electronic harassment equals secondary health issues of radiation levels, brain aneurysm, bleeding of the brain, blood clot, tumors, bone cancer, brain damage, a number of serious, very serious secondary health issues of radiation levels. And this is how they're able to manipulate businesses, remain in control, and silence their arbitraries. Silent, incoherent victims. Silent, incoherent victims. Nursing home final faith, identity theft, Medicaid takes place. Little community gang stalking. A little community gang stalking. And it just got real quiet. Once again. It just got real quiet. Once again. Alright, so once again I have to make sure you guys understand the seriousness of this situation involving children. We're asking for the public's assistance, of course. Nello Greco is the main proprietor of 5132. I filled the paperwork regarding tax evasion with a tax preparer, tax evasion, January 8th, 2025. Nello Greco is the main proprietor of this property. And this is his deceased mother that I have beautiful memories of. Betty B. Greco. He inherited the property from her. And this is more information. Yes, I know this family very, very well. There was a time I was considered a family member, and I hope I still am. We want this criminal organization to feel comfortable and move back to 5132, of course. That's why the first floor is vacant. They're not going to move back until something bad happens to me. And obviously, they're waiting for me to become ill. And the reason for autonomous road harassment is because these police officers, they're specifically trained to wait. They're waiting, standing by, set up traps, false police reports, arrest, court dates, order of protection, and call the ambulance and have the victim documented with a history of mental health issue illness to avoid long-term electronic harassment, secondary health issues, or radiation levels. Go on Google Maps. Plenty of resources regarding military-grade technology. Go on YouTube Tech Ingredients. YouTube Tech Ingredients equal exposure from microwave oven, X-ray machine, or sleeping next to a high power line, secondary health issues or radiation levels. This criminal organization is panicking on being attacked electronically every single day. 2003 year and present, 2025, November 23rd, Sunday. So you can imagine the traumatic side effects. I already suffered bleeding of the brain. That's right, documented by University of Illinois. And my doctor at Oak Street Health advised me, yes, Miguel, you were bleeding. You okay now? Well, guess what? When the bleeding stops, it creates a blood clot that would travel up the stem of the brain. This is dry blood, and it will cut off the oxygen. Silent, incoherent victims. Silent, incoherent victims. Nursing home final phase. Identity theft Medicaid takes place. We're sharing information closely with Channel 7 News, private investigators, Samantha Chapman, Jason Knowles, and the rest of the private investigators. They are taking a second look at our information. Community gang stalking in the background. Obviously, this criminal organization, they're relying on Thomas Cicero officials to come through with a harassment case again. Oh, look who we have here, looking around. No witnesses. No witnesses. That's Homeowner Martinez. We got her. She's been instructed to participate in the Datacom attacks. No witnesses. She looked around. No witnesses, and she didn't respond. We got him. She's still there. Look at that. She's still there. Acting like the victim. Look. Acting like the victim. There she is right there. There you go. We caught her. Acting like the victim. State insurance policy fraud. Identity theft Medicaid. There she is. Let's see where she's going. Oh, there she is. There she is. Oh, she's coming back. There she is. There she is. She's hiding. She's hiding. Waiting. There she is. Still waiting. Still waiting. Ah! She's coming this way. Let's see if we can catch her over here. Oh, look who's there. The other female is there. The other female has arrived, same time frame. The other female has arrived, same time frame. Right there. See that? Same time frame. See that? All right, so she is hiding. Homeowner Martinez's wife is hiding. She's waiting for the command signal. She is hiding. So let's see where she goes to. Remember now, she is being instructed. She is being instructed. So we're waiting for her. All right, let's see where she goes. Let's see what she's up to. Let's see what she's up to. Okay, let's see if we can catch her on the... She should be returning. We just have to wait. Where did she go to? Waiting. Where did she go to, guys? He's hiding really, really well. She's hiding really, real well, guys. I don't know where she's at. She's playing hide and go seek. We got her, guys. Well, there you have it, guys. That's how it is. This is organized crime, daily plan attacks, and Homeowner Martinez has been instructed to participate in the daily plan attacks. Okay, let's have a look. There you go. There you go. See? She is talking to my ex-wife. There you go. She is looking. She is looking. And the individual was instructed to come out during the distraction, serving customers away from camera view. There he is right there, serving customers away from camera view. He's very aware of what's going on. Okay, that's what we got so far. There he is. He's going, serving customers away from camera view. He's very aware of what's going on. The female with the red vehicle has returned, and look at where she's parked at. Look at where she's parked at. The female has arrived back from 5130. We are waiting. The female has arrived. Oh. My ex-wife just left. There we go. That's the vehicle that homeowner Martinez was trying to get into. Right there. That's the vehicle right there. And look who arrived. Same time frame. See that? Same time frame. Same time frame. And he was instructed to park here. Same time frame. So this was a planned attack involving this individual as well. And you guys saw homeowner Martinez's wife leaving on command signal. Yes, he's very aware of what just transpired. Now he's been instructed, let's see, to come back. Let's see. Okay, we're trying to be as discreet as possible. Okay, that's pretty much it. We got homeowner Martinez daily plan attacks on video. You guys just witnessed that. And the vehicle that clearly she was trying to get into. And we got it on video as well. And she was talking to my ex-wife. This is called daily plan attacks, the game of manipulation. Very important to create family conflict, emotional distress, anxiety, disbelief, mistrust, anger among family members. And obviously, my ex-wife looked up with homeowner Martinez pointing at the camera. And obviously, they didn't see me. So this is public view. This is public view. And this is the desperation this criminal organization is going through. They were hoping my ex-wife would call the cops. My ex-wife is pretty smart. She knows what's going on. And other than that, well, this criminal organization, there's nothing they can do to stop this surveillance, guys. And you guys are witnessing time and time again the strategizing that's taking place. And this individual continues going to the store and obviously bringing stuff to avoid any suspicious activity. He is continually bringing stuff as if he is shopping. Sure, he's shopping here and there, but he's serving customers at the same time. Open for business, trafficking, distribution, and packaging of the white envelopes at 5130 West 24th Street in Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60204. See, he's not in a hurry to go inside. He is just chilling. And obviously, Homeowner Martinez's distraction, he took advantage of that, and we were able to capture him and creating family conflict as far as my ex-wife. My ex-wife looked up, she didn't see me, and she just left. And Homeowner Martinez left as well inside a blue vehicle. And we got her, and this individual with the red vehicle was instructed, same time frame, to park right here. It's all planned. All this is planned. This is nothing is by accident. This is pre-planned attacks. And that's the reason for Homeowner Martinez in the first place parking right there and walking slowly underneath my window. Bait, focus, follow, attention span. This is social acting. Social acting plays a very big role as far as state insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid. This criminal organization is very aware of where my ex-wife is at, and they are able to manipulate conflict. And as you guys just saw, they were trying to manipulate conflict. She was pointing at the camera with my ex-wife, and my ex-wife just carried on and left. She said, oh well. So obviously, the desperation this criminal organization is going through, you guys are witnessing this firsthand. If you guys want to make a difference, once again, let me make sure we have, we get this, here we go. Alright, it's 3:22 p.m., Sunday, November 23rd, 2025. We are focused, and there's nothing this criminal organization can do to stop our surveillance, guys. Especially when there's children involved. Hawthorne track race horses, senior citizens, migrants, and so on. Once again, Homeowner Martinez was instructed to park there. See that? And with a blue vehicle that I never saw before, but we have it on video. And she was instructed to walk underneath my window. Same time frame. And this individual was instructed to park here, same time frame. The individual at first floor, 5130. And now he's going back in. See that? He is waiting for the command signal, and this is called the peekaboo. Now you see me. See that? Now you don't. See that? Once the victim is preoccupied, and they are very aware where I place my camera lens. And that's why he was instructed to go inside, playing the peekaboo. Now you see me, now you don't. They just got caught. And obviously, very poor judgment and as far as the daily time attacks. Nice try, but no cigar. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. So there you go. Ah, look at that. What have we here? Oh, look at that. Okay, once again. Once again. There you go. See that? See that? See that? So this is redirected from any shiny object. See that? Redirected from any shiny object will cause death, accidents. And of course, this right here. See that? See that? Intentions are very clear, guys. Intentions are very clear. This is organized crime. And the daily instructions are being given from right this room right there. See that? They have access, the same view I do. But the only difference is the military grade technology and the listening earbuds Organized Crime Family is wearing, especially homeowner Martinez instructed that my ex-wife is around the corner, and that's when the daily plan attacks was deployed. Simply because my ex-wife was visiting her sister, and her sister happened to be parked right here as well. All right, that's all we got for now. There's a lot of time, effort, law enforcement, strategizing around me. And look who's coming back. Now he's got, this is a reload. And it looks like he's taking the Porsche now. And look at where he parked the Porsche. You see that? Look at where he parked the Porsche. His wife parked the Porsche away from camera view. You can hear the community gang stalking as well. Obviously, they do not want the Porsche on video. It's way too late for that. Way too late for that. There's children involved here, guys. He came back for a reload, and he's going to continue traveling with the children to avoid any suspicious activity, of course. Open for business. Now you see why there's so much time, effort, strategizing, provoke confrontation. That was homeowner Martinez trying to provoke a confrontation. That's why she continued going back and forth, bait, focus, follow, attention span. Very big strategizing as far as state insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid. No witnesses. That's right, no witnesses. My family has no idea, but this criminal organization's intentions are very, very clear. Okay, the individual is waiting for the command signal to drive off. The children now returning. He is still waiting in the vehicle for the command signal. You can see he is waiting for the command signal to drive off. Intentions are very, very clear. He is waiting for the command signal to drive off. Waiting for the command signal. I believe the children are in the back. They're in the backyard, and he's still there parked. So we shall see how this works out. The children are in the back. In the back, and he is still waiting right there. You can see the red vehicle. So the children are waiting. Community gang stalking in the background. Let's see if the children are going to be carrying anything. We shall see. So it's one strategizing after another. It's all pre-planned, and now he is taking the Porsche with the children. It sure looks like it. The children have been instructed to go to the backyard, possibly to retrieve something. So we are waiting to see further developments. Oh, nope, he's coming forward. Let's see. There he goes. He was waiting for the command signal all this time. See that? That's the hesitation. That's the hesitation. He was waiting for the command signal all this time, waiting for me to turn. Wait a second. The reason for the children being instructed to go to the backyard is bait, focus, follow, attention span. So once I follow the children and place my camera like this, he's gone. See that? So that's what he was waiting for, and that's the reason for the social acting. Bait, focus, follow, attention span. Once again, we caught him. The children were used as a prop, and they were instructed to go to the backyard and play. See that? So they do it. The children now, usually, they're breaking character. The children are always in the front playing. They were instructed this time to go to the backyard for this specific purpose. Bait, focus, follow, attention span. Social acting is a very big role as far as state insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid. Well, there you have it, folks. And let's see if we have any more glare. Oh, looks like we got a little bit more glare. A little bit more. I guess that's it. Redirected from any shine. There we go. Let's have some more, guys. Let's have some more. There we go. Let's have some more. There we go. See that? See that? Now imagine driving a vehicle and that type of strategizing takes place. You will have accidents. You will have deaths. High frequencies attacks the victim's nervous system. You will have accidents. You will have death. This is state insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid. This is why I'm being subjected to high frequencies, electromagnetic field waves, shock treatment to the brain, equal exposure from microwave oven, x-ray machine, or sleeping next to a high power line, secondary health issues, or radiation levels. This is the person behind all this. Pay close attention. If you guys want to make a difference, you guys just witnessed firsthand. Oh, and that's Carlos, a good friend of mine. He is involved in criminal activity and instructed to drive a certain way on command signal as well. Bait, focus, follow, attention span. He owns a protein shake. Him, Carlos, and his wife Letty are clearly involved in criminal activity. And we have another vehicle here involved in criminal activity as well. There you go. See that? Community gang stalking on command signal. What can I say? All right, Nello Greco, posted date January 8th, 2025, 5132 is when I filled out the paperwork. January 8th, 2025. And we're asking for the public's assistance. You guys just witnessed firsthand exclusive video evidence how organized crime is able to create family conflict, emotional distress, anxiety, disbelief, mistrust, anger. Very important that the family members respond by calling 911. In my case, Thomas Cicero Emergency 911 dispatcher named Anna. Joint collaboration with the Plains Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart. Unprovoked home visit at 5 a.m. requesting to speak to me. Under duress conditions, I continue sleeping, and they instructed my family members, if Miguel Rodriguez, starts acting in any peculiar way, do not hesitate, call 911 immediately. This is called preconditioning the victim's family to respond to the daily plan attacks. Remember now, this is a private attack between the perpetrator and the victim, no witnesses. And it's very important that the community gang stalking, very important that the family members respond by calling 911 because they're concerned, they have no idea what's going on. Very important that the family members sign off all legal rights once the victim becomes silent, incoherent. The hospital will only allow the victim to remain there for a certain amount of time. Sooner or later, the victim will be transported to a state mental institute. There, it's very important that the family members sign off all legal rights. That's where the insurance policy kicks in. That's right. And that's why it's so important. Constant mental health hospital evaluation, victims lose their credibility. Family withdrawal will happen. And under doctor's care, of course, there's the bright light harassment being redirected once again. Look at that. You guys can do better than that. You guys can do that better than that. Let's see. See that? Being redirected. So, yes, state insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid. The consequences are very severe under doctor's care. Each time the victims respond by covering up the windows, the victims will be sedated or placed in a separate room so they won't influence other patients. And of course, the victim will respond. High frequencies attacks the victim's nervous system, accidents and death. Bright light harassment will cause accidents and death. On and off switch, military grade technology, set on the victim's eye scope, visual effects, on and off switch, will cause accidents and death. Natural instinct is to focus on any light source, but this military grade technology can turn on and off the bright light harassment. In other words, it can increase the intensity of any bright light harassment, redirected from any shiny object or glare, will cause accidents and death. Electromagnetic field waves. Electromagnetic field waves, secondary health issues of brain aneurysm, bleeding of the brain tumors, brain damage, bone cancer, a number of secondary health issues of radiation levels. And in my case, 2003, year and present, 2025, November 23rd, Sunday afternoon. And you guys just witnessed firsthand what happened. Okay, 3:35 p.m. Moving on. We got the information we need here.